Okay, ferdia. Let's try the Tarrasch. Okay, let's try playing like Hutchinson did last night against me. So this piece sack idea, if I can manage it. So provoking G5. I was going to play for bishop A6. It's an interesting idea. Yeah. Setting exchange. Get the knight over here. Keep the light square bishop on. There's some point to it. Oh, he's weakening himself a bit, so good news. For H4, at least boys, he's got no H3s now, so that's the point of me doing H3. So now maybe A3, B4, B3 here, trying to rip open the light squares. Yeah, A4. Try and keep the position open here for these this bishop and this bishop. Right, so bishop A3 and something like rook A2 and queen A1 or something. Maybe. Trying to just get this threat of A takes B5 going. If I can double up behind the pawn, that seems to be a plan. On the other hand, you stop that. If I play B4 here, might still be preserved as a plan. Rook A3 and queen A1. So rook A3, there's A5 though, so what about rook A2 instead? Then queen A1. Nope, this is not happening, is it? If I just close out the queen side, or queen A1 now. Oh, let's go for queen A1. I have to give up the bishop, it seems. He'll have a weak pawn here anyway. A6, I hope. Something to show for this. It's iPhones. Nuisance. Now A takes B is still not a major threat. Can I do something with this knight? Let me go to F4. Knight takes G6. Or knight takes E6. King can always come to D7. It seems harmless though. G4, G3, H4, bishop G5. Get these bishops off. F6 would be weaker. Maybe that's a plan. He's got his own plans. Okay. I'll have that for the dark squares. So bishop G5 now. I've got bishop F6. Maybe A takes B if he's not careful. A takes B here. He can take and then take. His knight protecting. Bishop F6. Don't want to give these pawns too much potential. Right. Okay. I'll take this, and knight will be blocking the pawn. That's the point here, which I think why that's good. Except I'm losing the A2 pawn. Oh well. The A4 pawn. So bishop F6, knight G5 to get the queen in, queen C3 to F3. Knight G5. What about A5 to try and get some time before the avalanche? B4. Knight F4 first actually. I'm thinking going for his king. Or maybe bishop F6 would have stopped in castling, and then knight G6 is now dangerous. Is A5 here worth playing? Bishop F6. No, I'm confused. Right, A5, because queen A3 might be good actually. So bishop F6, queen A3 or knight a4, queen a3 to try and stop b4. I think that's critical. Once I can get bishop f6, then something like knight g5 and takes e6, then bishop g6 after bishop e7. But first, stopping b4 is a free thing I can do without giving up any material. Just set up a blockade, bishop f6, knight g5, that sort of thing. Okay, blockade. He's got knight c6. I've got queen c5, bishop g7 on f8 if I need it. Okay, which I do. So bishop g7 might be better than bishop f6 now. Well, knight takes g6 is it's starting to be dangerous. Bishop f6 and knight g6 threatens queen f8 anyway, mate. And that also threatens the knight g6, and bishop g6 would be killing. So bishop f6, I think, next. And then b4, I don't know, this is too slow, knight g6. End of game, surely. I think he's going to block on e7. Maybe not so simple. I can't keep the blockade here. I can't come around this side, can I? Knight g5. Alright, bishop f6 anyway. So, yeah, he seems more solid than I'd anticipated. If I can get in knight g5, I think I'm missing some firepower here. Actually, oh, he's got knight b3s as well now. Okay, that's not a problem at the moment. Knight b3, queen b4. That's a5. I'm getting g4, so we can take, and then queen comes to h3 to h8. Queen c3 here, and then queen g3. I'm giving these pawns a lot of time. Alright, queen e3 to go to h6 maybe. Bishop c2 might be handy. No, g4. Let's try and get the queen over to h8. Bishop c2 now. b3, queen c3. Alright, I can take that. Take e4. Oh, alright, take and take them. And still play bishop takes an e6. What about bishop takes an e6? I'm trying to get to his king. Turn his king. King f7. Oh. I've only got knight g5 here. King f6. Queen e5 is the mate. Isn't it? There's queen d3 now. It's queen e8. What about just takes and h6 and h7 as a plan? Queen d3, queen e8. Then g takes. Yeah, I'll do that actually. So attack g6 and takes an h6. Hopefully his pawns are not killing me too quickly. If I get h6 and h7 in, this looks terminal now with this pawn. Yep, that was exciting. So nice positional sack from the opponent for the pawn avalanche on the queen side. This was a bit suspect, I guess, but yeah, it was fun. So we have attempted blockade which didn't work out, and now sort of, I don't know, let me tear him up and centre a bit, and this G4 turned out to be kind of dangerous. Yeah, please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.